Hey guys, how's it going? This is Evan from evanmods.com, and today I'm going to be showing you the Sentry 2 touchscreen fan controller. Now I wanted this because I have the Cooler Master case and it comes with 3 fans already in it, and I want to be able to control them and speed them up however I want. And it's actually got 3 like actual in the case, and then it's got 1 extra one that is on the side directed onto the video card. But anyway, here's the little thing, the actual fan controller part of it, but it's not hooked in right now, so obviously you're not going to see anything on there because it's an LCD display. But as you can see here, it's just an instruction manual, just showing you how to use it, what buttons to press, what they do, all that good stuff. I will show you that later. But it also comes with a little bag with extra temperature probes in there, because yes, it does have them. And we'll show you the connectors and stuff. But this is just a quick installation guide, kind of. It's just telling you where to connect stuff and you know, how to get your best use out of it. But yep, in here, like I said, temperature probes, or thermal sensors as they call them, and screws. So anyway, we've got the fan controller, and let's see the connectors on this. Now it has labels on each one of these. So here is fan 1, and each wire, separate wire, has, you know, it tells you what fan it is, so you know which one you're controlling. And then each one has the Molex connector and the 3-pin fan connector. So any type of fan like that you have, it'll work with it. Now you also have these thermal sensors here that you can place anywhere around your case, and just take a little shield off there, but you gotta worry about, you can't bend them too much or else they will break, so they send them in these little tubes and give you extras just in case that happens. But put these in your case around where the fan is blowing on to get your best use out of the auto feature, because this does have it, so you can set it to a temperature that you don't want it to get above, and it will speed up the fan according to how hot it gets in there. Now these black connectors are for the main power to the actual fan controller, so don't try to hook up a fan to these because that's not what it's for. The white ones are for that. But enough talk about it, let's actually get this installed and see how it works. Okay, well, as you can see here, I have the fan controller now installed, and you can see what it actually looks like when all lit up. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the different functions and, you know, how exactly it works. And as you can see up here, you got the temperature, and that the thermal sensors that you can put them anywhere in your case. And for fan 1, because you see one's lit up right there, I have the first temperature probe just on my hard drive because that was getting really hot in my old case, so I wanted to see how hot that would get. But I'm not really too worried about the hard drive getting too hot, but it's a giant fan on the front is fan 1. Now fan 2 is the very fan on the top, and you can see that's at 58 degrees right now, and you can even change this between Celsius and Fahrenheit. So how you do that is you put your finger on the temperature, hold it there, and then it switches to Fahrenheit. So I mean, it's that easy, and if you tap it, you can see it start blinking. Now this is where you can set an alarm to go off if it gets hotter than that degree. So watch. Alright, let's see what the temperature is right now. And it does kind of sound like a microwave, like other people have been saying. But alright, it's 58 degrees right now. 60, it's kind of hovering around. We'll put it on 55 and see what happens. Oh, I'm not, sorry, I didn't mean to hold it. We'll change it back. You just tap it, and it starts blinking, and it's at 80 right now. We're going to set it on 55. And you can just hold it down, and so you can hear the thing start beeping. That's the alarm that goes off when it starts getting too hot, so we're going to take that back up. We'll just put it at 70, that'll be good. And, alright, well that's fan 2. You just tap this fan over here, the actual fan picture, and it'll switch through the fans that you have. And they're all set on 0 right now for the manual. And then I don't have even 5 fan hooked up, but I do have that thermal sensor on. And alright, I'll take you through like changing speeds and all that, but anyway, it's on manual, so you can hit the plus arrow, and you can't set it in between 0 and 40%, it's just either 0, 40, but then after that it goes up by 10. And it's that easy, so you can set it however fast you want. And then auto changes the temp or changes the fan speed by itself depending on how hot it is in there. So it just judges by however hot whatever it is, whether the thermal sensor is on, it'll change the speed according. So that's very good if you don't really want to have to worry about it, but you can put it on manual and make it whatever you want. Now what I was going to do is change them all to 0 and then see what a difference it makes with the fans put on 100 and then 0. So right now we got 30 degrees, then we have 59 degrees, or 60, then we have 58, well that one's all over the place, 57, we'll say that, and then 39. So let's go ahead and change these all to 100. And you can even turn the beeping off just by pressing that. And see, now the beeping is off and you can see I can change all the settings. If you don't like it, you can just press the power button over here, and if you hold that down it'll turn off the LEDs or the screen, but the fan controller will still work, so you don't have to worry about that. And up here is the R, you can see it over here. It's a reset button, so it'll reset all your settings and all that, but I don't want that right now. So let's just turn all these fans up to 100 like I said. Let's see what other features I can show you. I think that's about it. I mean, it's pretty simple and easy to use, and it seems to do a fairly good job because I hear all the fans starting up. And let's check the temperature differences now. Well, actually, alright, after fan 5 you can see them all lighting up, and I think this is where you can change them all at the same time, so you can set that temperature for all the fans at the same time. Now, I'm not sure that's exactly what it is. The instruction manual is a little sketchy, I guess. No, it didn't really help out. It didn't tell me what this was. But yeah, I just think it's where you can change all of them at one time, the temperature up there, or the fan speed. But here, we'll go ahead and, actually you can't even change the fan speed, so I'm not sure what this is. But, oh, that's changing the temperature. Alright. Yeah, we still can't even change the speed. So I'm not sure what that is, but let's go ahead and check the temperature. So 30, and this one was on 60 before. It's only down a couple degrees. But after I let these fans run for a while, this one's down like 5 degrees, I think. But actually, it was on, I think, 60 earlier on fan 3 and 4, because they're both taped to the Northbridge chip heatsink. So they were both at 60, and when I checked earlier, they're at 52. So the case is actually working pretty well to keep them cooler, and that's just the case. So anyway, I think that's pretty much it for the fan controller. There's not really anything else I can show you. I guess I could turn it off real quick. So I mean, it just turns off the display, and you can't see anything now. But it turns off the display. All the fans are still running according to your settings, but you just tap it once again, and it lights right back up. So it's pretty good, pretty easy to use, and I have no complaints about it. I mean, it's doing what it's supposed to. So I'll just change it back to auto, turn on the sound again, and there you go. It controls all fan individually. So that one's at 70. This one's at 100 because it's at 56 degrees. This one's at 100 because it's at 54. And this one's at 80 because it's at 38. So it judges how hot it is. It will speed or slow down the fan. So I don't know. Overall, I'm liking this controller. It looks cool in my case, right above my disk drive, which you can't see. You can kind of see Asus there. I can see it. It probably won't show up in the video, but I don't know. I highly recommend this, just from a little bit of use I have here. It looks awesome, and it is functional. So if you have 5 or less fans in your case, then I highly suggest it. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you for watching. I hope this helped you out if you want to buy this, or if you already have it and aren't quite sure how to use it, but it's not that difficult. So anyway, that covers pretty much everything. So thanks for watching, and I will hopefully see you guys later.